watching this race live. The crowd keeps getting better, but I had never seen the crowd quite like this. They were so stoked on Tomac all day long to try to make history. A long-established champion winning races year in and year out. He's endeared himself to these people. This is quite impressive what we're witnessing tonight at Daytona. We'll be right back. Wow, wow, wow. It is over. I'm gonna make the declaration. History was made, not just because Eli Tomac is the new all-time champion of Daytona. Also a declaration made that we have GoPro to GoPro communication here. It's the French version.
Yeah.
Say it in French. Say something in French.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Yeah, it's totally different. It's a totally different show. Bonjour. Voilà. Oui, oui. Voilà. Oui, oui. Mm-hmm. History not only made by Eli Tomac winning here at the World Center of Racing for the 6th time, which makes him the all-time winner. And if you break a record of Ricky Carmichael's, first of all, you're like the first person to do that because nobody breaks Ricky Carmichael's records, but you do it by winning more times at a track that Carmichael was absolutely great on. Shout out to Chad Reed. Chad Reed beat Carmichael straight up in 2005. That's why Carmichael didn't have 6. Anyway, that is historical, but that's not the history that I'm talking about here on this edition of the Weege Show, brought to you by Racetech and Gold Valves. What I'm talking about, what's up, gang? This is the best Daytona Supercross ever. That's the history. It's the best Daytona Supercross ever. I have not been to all 53 of them, but you're not gonna beat the atmosphere that we had tonight. We only got a very limited group of fans here last year, so now they were back in force this time, and they were rabid and they were crazy, and it was by far the loudest and most excited and most pumped that I've seen the fans at Daytona ever. Excuse me. I get through. Thank you. Appreciate it. So the crowd was electric. The atmosphere was unbelievable. The fans along the fence line, I've never seen them react to this degree. 3D racing is back. Hey, proud of you guys. That is awesome. Keeping it going. They were reacting to passes in traffic, in the back, in the front. They were going nuts for Tomac the entire time. He's really become a favored son. I'm gonna face this way because it looks cooler. And then the race itself was great. It wasn't looking good actually for Eli, and he told me on the podium, I'm the live announcer here, so I get to talk to the guys on the podium. He said it wasn't looking good, and he was starting to doubt himself. He was 5th, 6th, hovering around there in every qualifying session. And early in the main event, he wasn't making up ground. Chase Sexton was getting away from him in 2nd, and Cooper Webb of the whole shot was getting away with the lead. And at one point, it looked like he was going to get passed by Justin Barcia and lose 3rd. But we know how Tomac is. The rougher the track gets, the better he gets. And also, we probably do not talk enough. We almost take Tomac's fitness for granted. Look, the guy won 3 450 motocross national championships in a row. Dad's gnarly, trains in elevation. You know he's in great shape. Chiz family is here. He's fit, and that helps. Can we break some news here? Can we talk about this? Is this happening next week? Oh boy, 250. Back to the 250. No, they told me yesterday. Oh, whatever.
Monday.
You'll be a star soon. That's all I'm saying. Chiz is gonna chiz in the 250 class. They already told me.
Weege Show.
Yeah, Weege Show right here, Cade. Cade, sweating it out a little bit. That LCQ. I was a little worried.
Did you pick me?
I did.
You can ask me. You didn't.
I did.
Or you did?
No, I did.
Oh, that's brave.
I tried to ask you if I should pick. Well, oh, now you're saying it's brave.
It's brave, dude. It's my least favorite race.
Well, I didn't know. I had no feel for you at Daytona at all, but
answer questions about fantasy on race day.
I don't blame you.
because it has become a mental problem that I don't want to ruin people's fantasy teams.
You said you were literally thinking about it in races.
Yeah.
Maybe worry about
That is
like
bad.
one of my team. So the whole fantasy
I
thing?
can't.
Maybe
I got the
Yeah. He's worried more about
team on my back right now. What do you think?
He's worried about Dan Truman's fantasy team, not the actual team. Yeah.
That's it.
It's all right.
You need to put him on your fantasy team, and then he'll care about you finally.
Oh yeah, fine. I'll get some respect.
Exactly. Not the team owner that
Trust me,
actually.
I carry the fantasy team over here.
You ain't wrong. A lot of truth in joking.
SGB Unlimited, everybody. Cade made the main. Tomac is fit, dude. He's fit, and I'm not saying that Cooper Webb isn't or Chase Sexton isn't, but Sexton just couldn't maintain that all the way to the end. And then it was down to one-on-one. It was Webb against Tomac, so you've got Tomac's fitness against Webb, just that late race saltiness. He's smart, he's savvy. That was gonna be interesting. So said, bro. Everything cool at 83? And then what happened? So we were set for this great showdown. Two riders who ride together at the 83 compound during the week, which is Shane McElrath and Webb. McElrath was getting lapped. He got sideways on the whoops. And next thing you know, he goes right into Webb, and that was it, lights out. So Webb was super bummed at first. I think I took a picture. If I have it, I'll throw it in the show. That was the end, and Tomac went by and then pulled away from there. But Webb, I think, truly felt like this could have been his, and he sat there on the steps beside the podium. There was like a fence where the fans couldn't see him, and he just sat there on the steps and he just stared a hole through the ground for 3 minutes because he wanted to win this one. Was this about to get busted out? You guys are just gonna bring somebody gonna qualify for the main?
We're gonna try.
Really? Just bust out the championship bike. That's a strange one. So Webb was super bummed. He wanted it really bad. You could tell he's starting to feel it and getting desperate to get that first win. And it didn't happen. Now, who knows how it would have turned out down the stretch, but I think we would have liked to have known, hey, I saw you yesterday. Can you do some stuff? You got some stuff in you? Can you do it in here or there? What do you need? All right. Did you perform today for the fans? Here we go. He can do a lot more than a wheelie, trust me. He can do a lot more than a wheelie. There it is. Stuff that front foot. Ouch. God, how does that not hurt your foot? There we go. Sit. Good job today, Kaito. I missed the last move, I guess. Thank you. Yep. And Webb is super bummed. He's, oh, wow. Shanty.
What's up, dog?
What are you doing these days? Helper guy?
As little as possible.
You still go to every race, though?
Yes.
Just doing stuff.
I'm the 2 on the 21.
The 2.
2. There's a 21. Like Rango's number 1. And
Yeah.
I'm the number 2.
Oh, you're the number 2
I'm
guy in
number
the
2.
21. All right, he's got 2 mechanics.
Yeah.
Maybe they can let you pit board, double
Hey,
pit
we
board
got
him.
a special guest in the morning. Brian Cranston's here to help us.
Really?
Yeah.
For the amateur?
No.
What do you mean in the morning?
To build the bike.
Oh, he's coming in just to
No,
do
he's
that.
here, but I mean,
Oh.
no, he's not
Okay.
leaving like the Friday crew does.
So there's gonna be 3 different guys that are basically helping on the 21 bike.
Yeah, the 3 top guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All in, Cowie, to win this title. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. It was a wild night. Hi, Big J. Good to see you. Home race? Yep, Polk County. Let's talk about that guy and his son and that race. So we know we had some drama and some bad blood last week with Jason Anderson and Malcolm Stewart. And it was funny, we were talking about it in the office on our Inter-Office Race Rec Slack channel about how many times there's actually been Anderson and Malcolm Stewart incidents back and forth. Well, it went to a whole new level tonight. Everything stacks up in turn 2. Tomac said, look, turn 2 is always gnarly in any Supercross. It was tonight. And Tomac and Malcolm kind of got into each other, slowed each other up. Anderson came to the inside. It blasted Malcolm off the track. Malcolm gassed it on the side of the track and came right back into Anderson and knocked them both down. It was looking like it could have been Malcolm's night. He was fastest in qualifying. He won the heat. He's the home track hero because he's from about an hour away from here. And that was the end of any chance of either Anderson or Malcolm winning a race that they really want to win. Malcolm, because it'd be his first win, because Tomac, because there's a points battle. So that was the end of that. Oh, did you end up on Team Honda?
Yeah.
Negotiations are over?
Yeah.
Are you getting paid?
Yes.
This is the other Lawrence. This is Tate Lawrence, everybody.
Hold on.
No. The light will do it. Yes, I'm just saving battery.
Okay.
But I heard other teams were talking to you.
Yeah.
But you finally went Honda.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, money talks. All 3 Lawrence brothers now part of Team Honda. I'm glad he came home. I'm glad he came home. Yeah. So, look, with the rough riding that we've seen this year, we've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of people come out and say, like, what's wrong with fans these days? People are soft. Rough riding is part of the sport. Hitting each other, contact, that's part of the sport. It is. It is. But it is also something that often leads to more trouble than it's worth. And Anderson is aggressive, and look what it's done now. He's got Malcolm mad. We had a feeling Malcolm was already pissed him last week. Then they threw the match on top of the gasoline today, and that cost Anderson dearly. Finished, I don't know, 7th or something, losing a ton of points to Tomac, and that one's gonna come back to haunt him. You know, so yes, I guess you could say we're soft, but that's not it. I think it's exciting to see this kind of drama. That's cool, but you can see how it is very difficult to win championships if you have stuff like that going on. So that proved costly, and I'm sure Malcolm's bummed too, because it seemed like maybe he could have won, although you look at how the race finished and you're like, you still have to be able to deal with Tomac in the last 5 minutes of Daytona, which no one has been able to do. Just a wild, wild night between the crowd, the Mookie and Anderson drama, and then the incredible battle with Webb, again, so salty and smart late in the race, and Tomac so strong late in the race. To have all that brewing and boiling together, it was awesome. Don't be shy. And the series will head to Detroit. I'm actually going to Red Bull Day in the Dirt down south next week, but we'll have a watch party there. We'll have more Weege show. I want to thank Race Tech and their gold valves. Suspension will be plusher, better bottoming resistance, and better traction made and engineered in the USA. Go to racetech.com for more. Daytona, you did it. It was awesome. History made. Best Daytona ever.